Hello everyone, I'm Deb Courtney. Welcome to my channel. Continuing the series on friendships, relationships, protecting and nurturing a worthy friendship and relationship. I've taken it based on the verse that goes something like this: if possible, as far as it depends upon you, be at peace with everyone. And sometimes that's doable, sometimes it's not doable. But I give 3 tips in regards to how it may look and how it can be doable. So let's go. Today I want to talk about the topic for friendships and relationships on quenching the urge to judge. Wow. Yeah, I heard that. So let's begin. Never attempt to explain or penalize someone for actions you do not fully understand. I've done this in my lifetime. It normally comes back to bite you in the butt. So if there's something that someone has done and you're trying to explain it, but you don't fully understand why they did that, don't judge them. We don't know what's going on in their life, what's happening to them, what kind of environment they are living in, what they're having to deal with. It's best to just not say anything. That is so hard, really, sometimes, especially if it's a friendship and a relationship that you really, really care about and you want to protect and nurture that relationship and go forward in that. Sometimes it's hard to do, but it's wise to explain something or penalize something for actions that you don't understand fully why they're doing that. Sometimes it's best just to sometimes it's best just to walk away and maybe give it a rest. I've had to do that plenty of times and go back and revisit them maybe the following week. They may contact you the next day and say, you know what, I wasn't in a good place yesterday when I saw you, and then start from there. And then sometimes it's just best to just kind of let it go for a month. Sometimes you might have to let it go for longer than that, contingent on what the other person will allow you to do. So you can only do what someone will allow you to do. The second point I want to talk in regards to quench the urge to judge is things are never as they first appear. Reserve judgment. I think if you've been on this face of this earth any length of time, a long period of time, you have probably come across this. And so this basically probably is just a reminder that some things are just not as they first appear. There are circumstances that makes an individual maybe say or do how they're saying or acting. And so if you've got a pretty good history with this person and you kind of know them, known them for a certain period of time, you kind of know how they are. If they're doing something that's not conducive to the way they have been with you and in yours and their relationship for the history, a long history, it could be a couple of 2 or 3, 5, 10 years, then give them some space. I notice people change. Generally takes about 5-year increments. Let me just pitch this out there at you. Do you think at 20 the way you thought at 15? Do you think the same way when you're 30 the way you did at 25? Or 35 the way you did at 30? I have learned that change comes in cycles, and to me it takes about 5 years for that cycle of thought, for that cycle of the way we dress, the way we look, hairstyles, makeup, our attitudes, actions. It takes a while for the old to pass and the new to come in, and I found out sometimes it's about a 5-year cycle. That's not to say people can't do it sooner, but it seems like it stays with you, and when it's slow, like 5 years. 5 years to a lot of people is a long, long, long time to wait, but not so much as you're living your life. whatever age you are, young or middle age or, more mature age. So just remember that things are never as they first appear with an individual. And so just reserve judgment and just kind of pause and just give them space, give them time to see how it plays out. Third point I want to go with you is you cannot draw conclusions as long as there is missing information. Well, same thing applies. If you've been on face of this earth any amount of time, sometimes we have done that, and it come back to bite us in the butt also. So don't draw any conclusions as long as you don't have all the facts, as long as you don't know everything pertaining to that individual or what they're going through or what they're not going through or what they're having to deal with, who they're having to deal with, and what's causing them to maybe in a situation to where they're not acting maybe like they've been acting with you in the past, couple of 2, 3, 5 years or something like that. Life change, people change, life happens, circumstances change, job changes. So it's a continuing process to protect and nurture a worthy relationship. Give people space, give them time, give them whatever that individual needs. They can tell you what they need in order to go forward in the friendship and relationship with you. If that friendship and relationship is worthy of your being a part of them and their life in a friendship and nurturing and protecting that relationship, if you find that individual so worthy of that, then reserve judgment, get all the facts, don't let any missing information not be there, and if possible, as far as it depends upon you, if they'll allow you to do it, yes. But judgment never is good, no matter what. So it just isn't. It'll come back to haunt you, or you'll just wish you hadn't done it at some point in time, because like I said, people change, situations change, circumstances change. So if you have any comment you'd like to make, please put it in the comments down below. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do that. I'd love to have you a part of this. We go up about every Thursday around 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and ring the bell so you'll know when the video is going to be uploaded. Give me a thumbs up, comment. Glad you found me. Glad I found you. Looking forward to continuing our series, Friendships and Relationships. This is not something you're dealing with right now. You may know someone that is. Maybe they could mention to them that they could watch this and maybe glean something from it. You just never know. So glad I found you. Glad you found me. Go out and make it a great day.